Located on Route 27 in Hamilton, Ohio, the Animal Adoption Foundation is a nonprofit shelter for dogs and cats that have been abandoned or abused. This non-kill shelter also provides a safe environment for animals that are waiting to be adopted. Connie Holland, a retired resident of Hamilton, Ohio, comes to the shelter multiple times a week. Holland has been volunteering at the shelter for the past 2 years.
They need to get out and they need people to pet them and talk to them. Otherwise they get unsocialized and they're not good to adopt.
The Animal Adoption Foundation sees about 50 to 60 volunteers a week, but with the current recession, many families are finding it hard to look after a pet during these tough economic times. According to the ASPCA website, approximately 5 million to 7 million animals enter animal shelters nationwide each year. Executive Director of the Animal Adoption Foundation, Eric Johnson, says that the shelter is lower in numbers considering how many adoptions they've had lately.
Every time one of these guys gets adopted, it means we can bring another one in, which means that one doesn't have to end up going to the local animal, the Humane Society or dog pound, where they will more than likely be euthanized.
However, when the holidays come around each year, many people tend to surprise their family with a puppy or a kitten. Johnson hopes families will consider adopting a pet from his shelter. The shelter also exclusively works with Miami University in adoption plans. Many of Miami students participate in the Doggy Date, which allows a qualified volunteer to invite an animal from the shelter home for a few days. Miami University's senior, Courtney Sullivan, first started participating in the Doggy Date last spring.
Seeing these poor dogs who can't help it and don't have homes is heartbreaking. And some of the dogs, are literally left on their doorstep in the middle of the night and they did nothing wrong. And it's so sad, but they're so grateful and appreciative.
The Animal Adoption Foundation stays true to its motto, saving lives one pet at a time. So this holiday season, think of giving back. It's the most rewarding gift of all. Reporting for Miami Television News, I'm Jenna Horn.